So, there we go. We're good.
Hey, so that was Amber holding my phone for this. This is Bob Chatterton with Trinix Tips from this week. We are live this time for the first time, so a little bit of grace for doing this, but we're in Volga, South Dakota, working on artisan concrete concepts building, doing a little vertical carving. So the topic of this week is don't be shy of the big jobs. This is a huge job, and Chad Guthmiller called in myself, Joe Dietz, and Warren Ness to help carve the front of this building, and it's a pretty cool look. I'm going to let Warren tell you more about it. So you follow me over here. So Warren is throwing up some mud on the bottom of this building, and I'm going to let him tell you what we got going on here.
So what we got going on here is we are recreating some different kind of finishes for the architectural industry, in which this is going to be a reclaimed concrete. Some of you don't know what that is. It's basically like a distressed concrete board form-esque kind of look, accompanied with the steel look. If you pan over to the sign, Artisan Concrete Concepts, that's more of the steel look that we're going for, above the reclaimed concrete look. You can see he's loading up the mud there. So when this is all said and done, this is going to be, the steel is going to have a brownish, orangey type of color set. This is going to be more gray, distressed, dirty. We actually have a piece of reclaimed concrete on the end of the building we can use for reference. And we are actually in the process of laying up some wet mud. This is the carbs admixture in effect, and it's nothing more than sand, cement, carbs, and water. Very easy. Look at some of the details we started over here in this section. This is kind of an exposed aggregate type of edge profile, and it's not done. This is kind of in stage 2. We'll take it to stage 4, and we'll start carving it. Hence the name carving, where we subtract material and create more details.
So Warren,
Yes,
talk a little bit about the size of this project, and if it's just say we got a new guy on the other end of this, and he's looking at this and says, "Man, this is really interested." What's your recommendation for calling in help? What's your recommendation for taking it on by yourself?
Well, good question. I would definitely look at the scope of the project. So we'll use this as an example. There's over 600 square feet here total, and it's low to the ground for an entry. Okay, I would definitely, in my personal opinion, is reach out to people that are doing this craft. See what it costs to get them as either a consultant or slash participating on the job. That's going to get you boots on the ground, training, if you will, for lack of better terms here, but it's going to give you some mileage on the trowel, getting used to the material, and break that entry. So if you're going to do this craft, think of like you're stuck with the weekend warrior stuff, small scale. You're afraid to jump out on that ledge. This is exterior work, so there are kind of repercussions if you don't follow procedure or have, like freeze and thaw environments, things will pop. You'll get callbacks. First class ticket to sinking your business. So that's pretty much it, Bob.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Let's get back to work. You're welcome. So the guy behind the camera, Keith Duhan, is we teamed up with Behind the Trowels on this one to just have it professionally filmed. They're going to create a great video. So when you're watching this, if you want in on this class, tomorrow's going to be the last day, but you can still sign up for it. Go to behindthetrowels.com and get signed up. It's not very expensive, and if you miss day 1, day 2, don't worry about it. You get an edited video at the end. We're live shooting here as well, so you can tune in anytime and catch it that we're live, but don't worry if you're missing it, or if, like I said, you missed day 1, day 2, because it'll all be on the edited video. Good job. So, next is Joe Dietz, and he's out from our side of the world. He's from New Jersey, so far from the East Coast, out here in the Midwest making this happen. So, Joe, the purpose of this is, the topic of today's show is to just kind of let everyone know of, hey, the collaboration in this industry is probably second to none. I've really never seen it anywhere else. Can you comment on that?
No, it's great. I mean, you make relationships with people and they help you out. I mean, Chad, I've known Chad for about 5 years now, met him at a Trinity class, you know, and he called me up and said, hey, you know, I need your help on this project. So, you know, and the more in making contacts, you know, the better it is for you. You know, we're not, you know, if you can build relationships and it'll help you improve your business and get places with knowledge other guys have, and they can bring you, you know, you can reach out to guys and, you know, collaborate, bring guys in when you need help, and, you know, that's really good for the business.
Heck yeah. We could never do anything like this by ourselves. So, hey, let's go find Chad. So you can kind of see part of what we've done here, like Warren was saying, is we've created this flat surface that's going to be a Corton steel, so basically a weathered and aged steel. And then you have a scratch coat going on the bottom that's going to be that reclaimed concrete. I'd walk backwards, but I'm going to fall over everything. So the point of this whole thing is
artists out there, and this stuff is very unique, and you can get unique finishes and designs, and just call up. I mean, start networking, start being a part of a team, and you can bring these guys in and they'll consult and pay them what they're worth, tie it in bids, and, you know, and go accordingly with that. But about finishes and like what we're going to offer, we're going to do a unique finish here today and tomorrow, and this is going to be one I've never seen before. No. And what it comes to is picking finishes that you just can't go get at big box stores.
right.
I mean, you can go and buy stacked stone. We can't compete with that kind of those price points. I think it's
No, and why would you? Because everyone can have that. So the point is you get to be creative. You can create anything that you can really think of. If you can dream it up and design it, then it's not a problem to create it. There's usually someone out there that knows how to do it. Or if you're part of the right team, and by team I mean just the people that you get to collaborate with. We each have our own separate businesses, but to get together with people that are, you know, innovative and skilled, then there's really nothing that you can't create. So my advice is don't be afraid and don't think, hey, I can't do that. Well, you may not be able to do that yet. Now, I couldn't do anything. Honestly, today is about the first time that or yesterday is the first time I got my hands into a vertical carving project this big, and there's no way I would have taken that on without these guys, and obviously they wouldn't take it on without us either. So
yeah, it's pretty awesome. And shout out to Warren, you know, being able to try these finishes, show these techniques, his tips and tricks and secrets, and with his product, and this stuff is going up like butter. So it's an awesome product for one.
yeah, and it hasn't been the ideal conditions. Yesterday was 80 degrees and the wind was blowing at 50 miles an hour.
If it blew any harder, I was worried that it was going to blow the concrete off the wall. But it's holding up to, it's definitely holding up to its name. And I know we're glad to have Warren out here, glad to have Bob out here. And the other thing is it's not just about making a product, it's showing people how to use it and giving them the knowledge behind it. And so I know there's a lot more, I'm sure there's a lot more things we're going to do with this class and start running the calculations and figuring out what this all costs and stuff like that.
Yeah, because let's face it, like I always say, if you're not making money at it, it's just a hobby, and that's a quick way to go broke. So if you don't even know how to bid the job or how to start, by all means, reach out. We'll help you and figure all that out. So our encouragement is you can do it. You can do it. Just contact us. We'd be happy to help. Obviously, you can start young like Gavin here.
Gavin's filling in holes for me.
Hey, Gavin, turn around. Say hi to the camera. You're on YouTube. Just give a big wave. There. Concrete artisan in training. So, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Like always, I so appreciate you. Drop the comments below. We want to hear from you. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you're struggling with. Let us know what you're killing it at. We just want to engage with you so you can engage with us. I appreciate you so much. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to get access to the other videos that are out there. And we'll see you next time.